Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy. Supplies. Crate of food. Citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Listen up.
Not like this. There's too many of them.
I got that special shipment he was asking after.
Worse than war rations, these.
The cat's eyes are clouded. It appears confused.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't need so much.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful. Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name. Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul. She didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him.
The woman looks up as you approach.
What do you need? Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the
The woman looks up as...
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful.
Ah, my friend. What do you need? I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. Through the Magisters, through their cure.
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Leave him be.
Listen,
Shut up, elf. This clown, caught him stealing from my kit, caught him red-handed trying to make off with supplies. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy ain't been here.
He twirls his nut.
Divine's gone. This blood.
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can be only one, and you have but one chance.
She scoffs.
To prove you are the one.
Never mind. The one does not ask such a question.
I've waited this long.
Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
Warfare is worship.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Take your coin then.
Leave him be.
Listen,
Shut up. This caught him red-handed. Supplies. Alls I want is my supplies. Ain't been here long.
He twirls his knife.
Divine's gone. This...
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking. A prince of the House of Slavers. You've just signed your own death warrant with that admission.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
It's dawning on you, isn't it? Why I hate reptiles like you. But I do, master, with the heat of 1,000,000 suns.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed. Never. You're a slaver, Prince. Why would I chain my fate to one like you freely, like I was once forced to? I hate to say it, but you make sense, fork tongue. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to another lizard. The one I've had my eye on. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide-and-seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side, for the moment.
wench, or... No, hang on. It's you. They said you'd be red, but I didn't think so very red. Oh, yes. Of course. Prince of Princes, yes, indubitably. I need to parley with you further, sire. I do, and do indeed. My apologies, Prince. I'll be better momentarily. In 2 shakes of a lizard's tail, yes. Being suddenly roused startled me. Swept between sleep and awakening, I could not be certain. Is it really him? The very one I've been waiting for? But it is you. All rugged and ragged. How the mighty have fallen. To the point, Prince, yes. Here it is, the very top of the tip of the point. The they I spoke of, O Majesty, are my dreams, the brain born of sleep. I see you in my wondrous foggy fantasies, sire. They speak to me. They say that you are the one that will bring about the change. But there are those that oppose the change. There are those that want you quite dead. I do not know. I cannot say. For you, Your Majesty, for your life and for your destiny. See, this is the very X in the crux of the capital M'd matter, Prince. What we must speak of is very delicate. What we must speak of is very dangerous. What I must know, I do not know when I'm awake. What I must tell you out in the great sleep. It's quite simple, really. You and I must simply close our eyes and let sleep take us by the hand. And we shall meet in the great realm of dreams, where the whispers will reach me, and through me, their words will be yours. Like slapping a king cobra whose sister you just addressed with a vulgar epithet. Oh, yes. But we will only walk its outer edge, I assure you. There really is no need to worry. There's one little, let's call it, complication, though. Dear me, this is frightfully embarrassing for a dreamer to say, but, I find myself quite unable to dream. My sleep has become blind and silent. I want to aid you, of course, my lord. Indeed, I need to aid you. But I am in just as desperate a need of my medicine. The leaf that enlightens, Trudene. Should I partake of the leaf, Prince, we will both know what it is the spirit of sleep wants us to tell you. I would have, truly. But what little of the leaf I have, I stole it. They think it was an elf that did it, a Myro. They locked him in a cage. I'm torn, Your Highness.
I should return the Divinity and set the elf free, but I really, really want to dream and see. Hand it over? Oh, if I must. A prince's orders are not to be denied.
Stingtail digs into his pocket, and with the sulking look of a child surrendering its hard-earned candy, he hands you a couple of oranges.
The Drudeni's inside the oranges, Prince. Do with it what you will.
As you're about to walk away from the lizard, Sabine cups your chin between thumb and index finger, then guides your eyes to hers.
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
Still holding onto your chin, she makes your head nod in approval.
I insist. I told you this lizardling wronged me, yet you deny me a chance for retribution?
Her cold eyes grow a shade cold.
I will not forget this slight.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
He perks up and wipes his face with his good hand.
Sahela, you speak to her? She is all right then. Good. She sees my trouble, of course. She already knows. And she knows I help you out of here in exchange. It is all prepared. It is ready. I am too weak to go. But I must care for Sahela. You release me, and I show you the way out. I am grateful. Your freedom for mine. A good deal. Thank you.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
Spare the indignation and hand it over. Now. I ain't gonna ask again. Hand it over. Good boy. Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question. Who's the thief?
This Griff is nothing but a thug. Don't give up Stingtail so easily.
I don't want Stingtail's blood on my hands.
I'm right chuffed to have my supplies back, so I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me who you found them on, or you're gonna have to answer to me, my knife, and each one of my people. And your little elf friend won't make it out alive neither. Oh, you must think I'm playing with you. I don't play. Hand them over.
We'll source change back? What if
Hurts, doesn't it? No, not like this. I won't let them.
Leave him be.
Listen.
Shut up, Elf. This clown. Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Caught him red-handed trying to... Supplies. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die.
Amid the squalor, she was the one her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away. And you get the distinct feeling he's no sooner have these...
You caught me off guard. A prince...
A push. Despite the...
It's dawning on you, isn't it? Why, I hate reptiles. But I do...
She drives the...
That makes you a liability. That make... Never. You're a slaver, prince. Why would I chain my fate to one like you freely, like I was once forced to? I hate to say... Oh, listen. I'm not quite...
With a casual flip...
Let's discuss our... You mean death will be... As a rogue, my spec suits me fine. Lead on, or then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever...
Am I awake? I think I need a pinch, or... No, hang on. It's you. They said you'd be red, but... Oh, yes. Of course. Prince of Prince. My apologies, being suddenly... But it is you. All to the point, Prince. I see you in... But... There are those that oppose the... I do not know. I cannot say. Myself without guts would mean yourself without glory, your majesty. See, this is the very... What I must know. I do not know when I'm awake. Well, it's quite simple, and we shall meet in the great realm. There's one little... Dear me, this is... I want to aid you, of course, my lord. The leaf, should I... Not... I'm torn, your highness. I should return the Divinity and set the elf free, but I really... Hand it over?
Stingtail digs into...
The Drudinae's inside the orange...
As you're about to walk away from the...
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then, the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines. Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
So, that seemed just a tad excessive.
Still holding onto your...
I insist. I told you this lizard...
Her cold eye...
I will not...
Griff glances from his blade. To you,
Spare the indignation and hand it over. Now. I ain't gonna ask again. Good boy. Looks like everything's accounted for.
This Griff is nothing but a thug. Don't give up Stingtail so...
I don't want Stingtail's blood on my hands.
I'm right chuffed to have my supplies back, so I'm gonna get... Tell me who you found them on, or you... That's a kid. Your guy's free to go. He should be fine. Eventually.
an elf, caked in mud and...
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
Here's the goods.
He perks up.
Saheila, it is all prepared. It is ready. I am grateful. Thank you. It is done. And quickly. I thank you. Very, very much. I hold my end of the bargain. I show you the way out. But I have something more to ask of you. Saheila, she is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower, a child. She cannot be lost here. It is for all our people, for the world. Give me your map. I show you the way out. A secret. Dangerous. But it leads to freedom.
I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Saheila is here. They will send help. Please. She is important.
I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for us all.
Wolves didn't eat so much.
join our comrades?
Nice. Just nice. Hoping the next batch is better than nice.
A deep grumble emerges from him, as if from an endless cavern. Your bones vibrate to the rhythm of his greeting.
Well, get a load of you. You got swagger, I'll give you that. But I reckon I could squash you like a bug with just my left thumb. Is that so? Well, you can tell your ancient emperor that lizard tail soup is my speciality. And you look quite delicious. I'll save him a taste. Lucky for you, I ain't looking to pick a fight outside the arena. You want to show yourself off? You do it in there. First time I spoke, Mama ran through the streets crying, "Demon!" Poor thing. Shook her to the core. Sound like a living hellspawn has its advantages, though. I can make a man shit his pants just by saying boo. That a joke? Either my funny bone is cracked, or you got the wit of a drunken ogre's bollocks.
I ache for battle.
I've waited this long. I can wait longer.
I'll make a deal with you. You cut out the clowning, and I'll refrain from slicing your tongue next time I catch it wagging.
Warfare is worship.
I've waited this long. I can wait longer.
Look around, lizard. What you see is what you get. It's a fighting arena. You step into it when it's your turn and take whacks at whatever comes barreling towards you. Glad I found it. Spent half my life ripping apart men and mages, sometimes for pay and sometimes for fun. If I've got to be stuck in here, I might as well prove I'm the one.
We seek the one.
I ache for battle.
We seek the one. I've waited this long. I can wait longer. We seek
I ache for battle.
The one is a living god. Might sound crazy to you, but it's just the way of it. You battle in the arenas. You get divine power if you come out on top. Ain't nobody needing your approval. You gonna tell me you don't like the idea of becoming a god?
I ache for battle.
Sure does, though ain't gonna be you by the looks of it.
He grumbles what sounds like a farewell. She sizes you up as you approach. Her eyes narrow.
You've yet to experience the joy and pain of true combat, I see.
who will be next to fight.
Not much, I wager. Should you wish to ascend as the One, you must aspire to more than mediocrity. Yet I see potential in you. You have a reason to fight. You could go far. This is how we worship. This is not just an arena, but a temple too. A brutal warrior will ascend. We'll celebrate this hero as the One. Indeed. I might have said the same once. Yet I can't force anyone to follow the path of the One. Are you sure you want to reject? Excellent. What would you like? The spirit of the One is everywhere. It exists beyond us, yet will someday live in one of us. This is how we worship. A brutal warrior. I believe you could, but it's not certain. I fight not to be named the One, but to reveal the One.
I've waited this long.
It is the wise choice. Now you may enter the arena with the blessings of the One.
I'd say we're making good progress already, no? Oh, come on, lad. I can take care of myself, as you can see.
Ivan smiles and salutes at you.
Join our comrades.
Who will be next?
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely, whether you fail or succeed.
bleeding!
When's it gonna be killing time?
I ache for battle. Warfare is worship.
I've waited this long. I can wait longer.
Saheila, you are all right.
I sense he is free. He comes. He comes back to me.
Got you! I got you! Shut! Got you!
She breaks into a huge, childlike grin as you approach.
One friend brings another home. Thank you. He gets better, little by little. We are together. We always get better if we are together.
Her face falls at the mention of her home. Her hands fly instinctively to her eyes, as if to wipe away tears. But she...
My people, I miss them, but they cannot save me. It is not to be. We stay in Fort Joy. They stay elsewhere. This is the way. This is the only way. Homeland is gone. Home is wherever my people are. My mother is amongst them. Tova, a great elf. I do not mind Fort Joy, but I miss her very much. Yes, it is a deep hurt. In my tribe, we say, the heart lives in the family cookpot. It is true, I think. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage.
I see it. You are free. We must remain. I see your heart. You want only to help. But if you want to help me, you must go alone.
She squeezes your hand.
I do not forget you. Remember me too.
You are quite safe. I am so glad. Soon I am quite well.
It is good. I see it.
We will rejoin our comrades.
Saheila.
She breaks into a huge...
One friend brings another home. He gets back. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see your heart.
She squeezes your...
I do not forget.
And soon we leave.
I know I trust them well.
This is very good. Saheila is all right. I still protect her. Thank you. Do not forget what I ask of you. Saheila cannot stay here. I heal. We count on you still. To tell the elves who remain, the elves who roam, it is not devotion to Saheila, it is devotion to all, to the world. She is all of luck to you.
Amiru. You can't get me. Amiru. You're too slow. You're cheating. Got you. I got you. I know I trust them well.
pig prince.
She groans in pain, refusing or unable.
It's bolted on there tight, ain't it?
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need? Huh, the hammer got you cured. Oh, I don't know. People do change.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is...
You're kind of getting too big for your boots, you know? Bloody cut. Your kind.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves...
Back then, I was the prince, right? Glad nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Escape boat? I never even saw one. Guess I was knocked out cold. What about when you were in the water? Did you hear anything? I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours. Dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say. Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship? Follow the rats. They'll find you a way out. Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what. It's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable? Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied, enough. Yet either. It takes time for them to get comfortable and introduce themselves. So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah? I was just thinking the same sort of thing. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. And don't worry, by the by. I forgive you for leaving me to drown on that ship. Surprise! We could have. But a few of us made it out in any case. One of those kids, too, told us all about it. But don't worry, manslaughter happens. It hasn't stopped me from thinking it'd be a good idea to travel together. What do you say? It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... when push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Sounds fine. So, yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Do not let hubris lead you deeper into darkness. Pray, won't you? It's our only chance.
You're kind of getting too big for your boots, you know? Bloody cave, you're kind of getting this time.
I've got my eye on you.
The woman looks up as you approach.
What do you need? Huh, the hammer got you curious.
She nods once.
Clever lasher. No wonder. Oh, people do change, don't they? By all means, get an eyeful.
Move along.
The Magister doesn't notice you.
Go on, keep moving. Bad luck to let one of them cross your path.
Enjoy your stay, Snakey.
Poor kitty. I salute you, Puss.
Go on.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. You speak fiercely. You speak without fear. You are a warrior. Power comes from strength, and strength comes from growth. These seeds sprout. So does the iron in your spine. I give my word. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
I'd say we're making good progress already, no? Oh, come on, lad. I can take care of myself.
Ifan nods and...
Regards from Griff.
I think this was the crate I was after. Looks like Stingtail cleared out most of the contents, though. Stingtail's been killed. Damnable nuisance, that. Now I'll have to find another dreamer. Rubbish.
Tides in and out and in again.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? A prince, no less. Don't think I ever had the honor. Must be strange for you here among us poor folk. You here alone, Sir Prince?
She gives you a long look.
You've got a sharp tongue. Seems to me I hear a whole lot of bitterness and anger at the root of it, though. A sharp tongue's a poor companion, you know. You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all. Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Poor fella. Can't imagine such a thing myself. Family's not supposed to do that.
She looks out over the waves. For a while, the sound of them lapping on the beach is the only thing you hear.
Don't we make for a fine couple? Here I am, pining over my family. Here you are, pining over yours. In such different ways, too.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you, too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one, Sir Prince.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody... Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
Reveal yourself!
I'm ready.
Damn nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah! Eh? Oh, that. That won't be my first or last roll on a lost boat. You certainly made it out fine, didn't you? You made quite sure of that, from what I hear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together, before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Well, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. May have been cast out, but you can bet your last heel of breed she wishes she hadn't of. I've taken my revenge 1,000-fold on that tyrant's fleet. I'll tell you when you're older. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be? Then it's settled. Capital! Aye. But it seems you've no room for old Beast in your clan now. You come find me when a spot opens up, and take it from me. You'll want to find a place for me at your side. Say he likes it thick and long. Combs it out.
You remember what I said. No sense in going at this whole mean world alone. I brought my own share of knowledge with me from the get-go.
He twists and rubs and tweaks the knobs. Likes it big and strong.